Hey, you guys, what is up? I hope everybody is having a great and blessed day. Okay. The title is somebody feels like you know all the secrets. You intimidate the shit out of them. They are so scared because they know you're building some kind of popularity here. And I feel like in the beginning, whoever you are, you're very spiritual. And in the beginning, maybe this person didn't believe in, what you were going to be doing when it came to your spiritual path. And it's like now this person is a believer because they know that you're very intuitive and they are scared. See, you're getting more popular. You're in this energy of being too blessed to be stressed here. Okay. You have so many things to be grateful for in your life, and now is the time for you to worry. I'm not to worry and or sweat the small things. This person sees that about you, but they are so scared that you are gonna know that they're broke, okay, that their money is funny, like somebody is pretending, and they feel like you're going to find out. Yeah, you're going to bring justice to the situation. That's what they're scared of. Okay, they're scared that you are going to bring justice. Whoever this person is, they've been doing shit for a long time and they are scared. Okay, so let's get into it and see. Look, they're scared that you're going to expose their lies. This person is a big liar. Like, that's what they're afraid of. Okay, this person could be married or you could have been married to this person, but they feel like you're going to tell their secrets. You could recently want to go on a diet here. Yeah, see, you're doing work in other realms. So when you're meditating, when you're in your dream state, you're helping out in other realms. Okay, this person saw you. I'm getting like that's what it is. This person is scared because they saw you. If you had some kind of spiritual attack and this person was there or something like that, they saw you. They saw what you did. Maybe they saw you. They know that you are the truth. If something happened you were doing work in a realm, and this person saw you in a dream state and they know who you are, but now it scares them. They didn't believe you. Place your hand over your heart and talk to your inner child. This person wants to know how you did it. How were you able to do it? Because whoever this person is, they work out of their dark, they do like they work with dark entities, but they know that you don't. So they're trying to figure out how is it that you don't do what they do, but surpass them in a short amount of time. This is somebody who's been in the spiritual game for a long time, even if it's been secretly, and you're just now starting out. I'm getting maybe within 1 to 5 years, you've been tapping into it, but how you gained access into the realms and to see your Akashic records was because you tapped into your inner child. You realized that you were wounded as a child and you basically brought justice to your own life, and that's how you surpass this person. Okay, yeah, you see, you went back down memory lane and you healed. This person doesn't want to go back down memory lane, so instead they work with dark entities, ask for favors, things like that. Yeah, you need to just know that you need to prepare for the unexpected. Know that great things are coming. Whatever you've been manifesting, it is going to come towards you, but people are always going to watch you. Okay. You may be a shy person, don't want people watching you. People are always going to watch you. It's just because of who you are. And maybe you went through things in your life where you don't know that you're as amazing as you are, but people are always going to watch you, dark and light, and that's just something that you're going to have to accept. Okay, it's never going to go away. The more and more you tap into your true authentic self and be the person that the Most High has put you here to be, people are going to watch you, love, and it's going to be good people and it's going to be bad people. Continue to protect yourself, away from the negative energy. Continue to use your discernment and all will work in your favor. You are somebody around you may have a black, brown, or gray truck. Okay, or you could work for UPS. That just popped up. I don't know. But yeah, there was a legion of attachments. They were trying to get you, but they didn't. They were trying to alter your bloodline. But see, right before that started happening, you started releasing the bullshit. You got a heads up. Okay, you got a heads up about some kind of unrequited love here. And once you got the heads up, right? You went in, you started working with your inner child, you started doing your shadow work. Slowly, you started seeing how your life was getting better. You started seeing how people around you were trying to keep you on this dark path that you constantly were trying to get off of. And it's like every time things would get good, I feel like it didn't get bad for you, but you saw the difference in your life change, okay? And you became accountable for your own actions. You started realizing like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to blame this person for my life. It's me. It's things that I went through. It's the way I grew up as a child. You started seeing that everything you was going through was deeper than just that person, because you started meeting different people with that same energy. And it's like after a while, when you meet 3, 4, 5 people and everybody's acting the same, you got to say, okay, wait a minute. It's me attracting these people. So what is wrong with me? And you change yourself. Okay. So congratulations on doing that. And that's going to be part of your journey of telling people, hey, heal your inner child. It may not be things you went through as an adult. It could be something as small as that you saw when you were 2 or 3 years old, and you don't know that stuck with you. You may not remember it, but subconsciously it's still there. Okay. Still playing on you. Yeah. A lot of things were clouding your judgment. You may have just thought about just leaving in the middle of the night and just saying, you know what, I'm over it. I'm just going to start new. I just want to change. I'm feeling like that's how it was. I feel like to people, it was like you changed overnight. Like you were this person one day, and it's like the next time people saw you, you was on this whole energy shift. Like, look, like I'm hearing like love and light. Like I'm trying to heal. I ain't got like, let's say if in the past somebody would come to you gossiping, maybe in the past you were interested in listening to those kind of things. And it's like now when people come, you're like, I don't want to give my energy to that. Like respectfully, I don't want to hear that. All right. Yeah, you remain 10 toes down. That's where you were being tested. So God was testing you, okay? The Most High was really testing you to see if you was going to remain 10 toes down, sending little people in, people that you like, maybe a guy or a girl that in the past you may have been like, damn, I'm feeling that person. Now you be like, no, come here. Let me really read your aura. Let me really like check you out before we go on this date. Let's have this phone conversation. Now it's like you're reading in between the lines. You're actually listening to what people say. Before maybe you were trying to get your point across, but now it's like you okay with sitting back and hearing what they have to say, because that lets you know how you should, maneuver with them. Now okay, nope, that's not gonna work. I don't like this person said that. I can already see you mixy, and I'm trying not to be, in that energy anymore. Yeah, you used to be a pushover too. All that shit is stopped. You're no longer allowing anyone to push you over, whether it's your boss. And I don't feel like it's in a rude way. I feel like it's more of a, how to whoever you are, how to tell people off, but in a nice way where it doesn't really hurt their feelings, but it's like they know to back off kind of vibe. Like, like you ain't rude, like get out of here. It's not ghetto or anything, but it's like, listen, today I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to vibe. I'm in my own world. Like, I feel like that's the kind of like how you're talking to people. Yeah, you started realizing that this person was distracting your sole purpose, what you were supposed to be doing in this life. You may like gold jewelry, or people may have told you like you look beautiful in gold. Okay. Yeah. But you realize, remember I said you held accountability. You realize that you played a big part in your own pain. You're no longer hurting yourself. That's not happening anymore. We got silver, white gold out here. You will never have the relationship or bond that you want from them because they're too far gone. So this is somebody who they're so deep in their darkness that they don't even realize that it's not healthy. They don't realize how dangerous it is. They don't understand karma. They don't understand, what goes around comes around. It's like they don't get that. And I feel like you started realizing that, like, wait a minute, karma is real. My karma is kind of hitting quick. It's not hitting like it used to hit before, where if I do something, I get it 5, 10 years later. As time is speeding up, we get in our karma faster. Yeah, this person is busted. Like you caught this person cheating, you caught them lying. You realize that this person was just a bunch of bullshit. Like everything about them was a fake. You started realizing like this person talked a good game and they were faking for the world. And you are not with faking for the world. One thing that you want to do is be your true self, okay? Yeah, you may have told this person to get out of your house, okay? I'm also hearing somebody say, get out of my energy. Somebody may feel like somebody's like energetically stalking them, but you're about to get some money here. A lot of you guys that were waiting on money, the reason why you did not get that money when you wanted it, right, was because you was around this person and you were so giving that if you would have got this money, this person that was faking for the world would have wore that mask for so long till they sucked you dry just to have a piece of this. So the Most High made it so that you had just enough to survive, just enough to live comfortable. But now this person is gone, these people are out of your life. Now you're going to be able to get the big bucks that you were supposed to get a long time ago. A lot of times we are around people who have karma and we don't realize that the reason why we're going through shit is because we're around these people who don't want to grow up. They don't want to see that karma is real. They think that everything is an illusion. They think that, you know, they're not seeing the world for what it really is. They only live in their bubble and live in their little space, okay? But you see, what goes around comes around. Remember, I just said somebody was like, get out of my energy. Yes, you know that somebody is obsessed with you, a succubus. There's somebody that is attached to you that tries to sleep with you during while you're dreaming here, okay? They can't get you on the 3D, so they get you in the dream realm with the succubus. But see, you have mystical powers, and the mystical powers that is attached to you, this person can't alter your energy anymore because you've ascended so far past them. Like this person, maybe when you met them, they was like on level 5 or 6, and it's like now you're at level 20, and it's like, I'm not looking down at you. Like they try to do it, and it's like, I'm not checking for you. It's like you don't feel any sexual emotion or feeling toward this person. It's no hate, but it's just like it's not the way it used to be before. They can't pull on your energy the way they used to. Listen, I told you, you got the juice. They can't handle your energy, period. They try to steal it in your dreams. That ain't working. They try to steal it here. Once you peep game, you release them, they can't do it no more. It's done. It's finished. Sometimes they may crush your mind. That's not your thoughts. It's just that you're an empath, you know. You may feel sorry for them, but you know that, well, see, what you didn't know was that you was untouchable. Okay, you maybe didn't know that, but this person knew that because they knew from the gate that you was an empath. They knew. See, these dark people, they know who's light and who's dark based off of how we act, our verbiage. You know, when we see a baby, when we see a homeless person, they know who we are. They may pretend, but they know who the empaths are. Okay, they know. They're not dumb. That's why they come to feed off of us. Okay, but see, you clear that out. This person was playing the victim. Okay, had you overthinking, okay, playing with your mind manipulation. They knew exactly what they were doing. But see, trying to play God in your life, it all backfired. Now you got that Hawkeye. Now you don't miss a damn thing. I'm telling you, remember I said earlier, I was like, now when people come, you like, nah, I'm gonna sit back and let you talk a little bit and see where your mind is at. Yeah, you're testing people now. In the past, you didn't test people. You were so loving and, oh, this person seems nice, and oh, my friend, or I'm going on a date with this person. Now you got that Hawkeye. You like, wait a minute. Who are you? Who sent you? What do you want? Like you want to know everything. Okay. Oh, you, and some of you guys have realized that some of these spiritual people that we date is manipulative too. And it's like you're realizing, like, okay, I have to pay attention to everybody. Yeah, you got to pay attention to everybody. What else? Yeah, you started realizing people were draining you of your resources, of your energy. Now you like no means no. In the past, you may have told people like, oh, I'm not dealing with you anymore. And then maybe a year or two later, you bump into them and you're like, oh, let's try it again and see. Now you like, no, we're not trying anything. I realize that this is not working for me. When I'm with you, my life does not go right. Look, astral projecting. Here we go. They was in your dreams. Very argumentative and troublesome. Okay, that's how they were stealing your energy too. Some of this is not for all of you, but some of you guys had a nice person that was stealing your energy, pretending to be nice, and then you had this person that was trying to argue with you all the time, always trying to cause chaos and conflict. Okay, but you realize that there's something better, and this was a harsh lesson. It hurted. And even to this day, for some of you guys, it's still complicated right now for you to date, but you have to know that that was a learning lesson for you. Would you rather be with somebody in the state that you're in now, or have a whole bunch of money and a beautiful home, and you have this fake ass person living here pretending to love you? And it's like you have the money, but you're not really happy, because regardless of how we know when somebody don't love us, if they ignore us, that's not love. Like, realistically, if you live with somebody on a day-to-day and you text them or you call them and they're ignoring you and they call you back 8 hours later, come on, like, it is what it is. You can lie to yourself all you want to, but it is what it is. Okay. Playing you actually play themselves. So now they're going to have to watch you grow. This person was pretending to be woke. Remember, I said this person was more spiritual than you in the beginning, and now it's like they're at level 5 and you're at level 20 because they were pretending. This is the kind of person that go watches YouTube videos and go watches people like Kevin Samuel videos and things like that, and then come in and sound like they're so smart. Meanwhile, they're just repeating what they got from somebody else who's actually put in the work. Okay, there's a lot of those around. There's a lot of spiritual people like that. But see, your generational freedom is here because you did it the right way. You went in, you tapped into that inner child. You didn't blame your relationships. You didn't blame anybody. You didn't blame your mom or your dad or your grandma. You didn't blame anybody. You sat down and you held accountability. You said, hey, you know what? I was choosing these people. Something was going on with me, and you cleared that shit out. And now that freedom that you want is here. That job, that money, whatever it is, you're in that energy of manifesting. So keep your thoughts positive right now. Okay. Listen, I feel like this is my karma for how I treated you. You damn right that's your karma for how you treated them. You damn right, because you was out here gossiping and talking about this person and everything else. And this person thought that because you didn't know what was going on. The Most High sees everything. And people who don't believe in the Most High, they don't understand that even when you think you're in a room by yourself, you're never by yourself. The Most High sees everything. The Most High sees everything. And this person is following false idols. So be careful. Okay. Protect your aura. But you need to know that trauma, remember I told you that inner child, you've healed that. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about it. Yes, these people took advantage of you. Okay. But when it comes to these people, they're never going to give you the relationship that you want. And this card came out earlier. Okay. Just be careful with believing the hype. Okay, because a lot of people are faking for the world, and you have to know that remember I told you earlier that you're going to be speaking and stuff, right? You may want to write a book. You're going to come some kind of self-help guru. Remember I told you about this inner child? You may end up writing a book about inner child healing. To you right now, if that's not something you do, it may sound foreign, but you don't know what the Most High has over your life. You don't know what opportunity may come in your life. You don't know who God may send to you to say, hey, I heard your story. Here's an opportunity for you to speak your truth. That is also part of healing. And by you healing yourself, it's allowing you to heal others. Okay. So this is something that you may want to look into. Sometimes you have to take the risk in order to receive the rewards. Listen, the shift is happening now. Growth. You are becoming the best version of yourself. Okay. Your soulmate is going to come. And when your new soulmate comes, for those of you that are single, this person is not going to come in arguing with you. Okay. They're not going to come in thinking that you're a sucker. This person is going to reach out to you more than you reach out to them. Okay. The transformation is already happening. Regardless, trust it, honor it, and protect it, because it's already happening. You may have went through PTSD. Or this person may have went through this and tried to act like they were regular, but you saw right through them. You saw everything that was going on. Okay. You got to be mature enough to understand that you have some toxic traits too. It's not always the other person. This is something that you understood. You understood that you also were being toxic and you cleared it out. But see, once you cleared it out, people started trying to play the victim and try to pull you back in that energy. And it's like, hey, listen, I'm already coming to you and telling you hurt me, but I'm coming to you letting you know, hey, I know that I was toxic too. And you can't even apologize and grow up and say, hey, you know what? Let's talk like adults. So you were done with this. You're done with all of that. This person is a prisoner of their own spiritual war. They don't understand that they're going through a spiritual war inside of them. And you may have told this person like, hey, you're battling your own demons. Let's work together. Sometimes you can't work with these people because they don't want to change. Let me tell you something I realized. There's a lot of awakened people walking this realm that know the truth. They just don't want to do the work because the work is so hard for them to do compared to what the shit that they've been doing on a day-to-day basis. They don't want to stop. There's a lot. I've met people who told me like, hey, I've had my awakening 5, 6, 10 years ago. And you see them and it's like, what? And this is where you're at? Like, you're looking like, what the hell you've been doing all this time? But see, the times is changing. You see these little babies coming up. They're going to hold a lot of adults accountable. So if you have young kids, I'm just going to tell you, these babies have come back to fix where a lot of adults have left off. So if you got young kids, I'm telling you, they're watching you. They see you. You see how smart they are. You see they voice their opinion way more than we did when we were younger because they're coming in to speak their truth. And if you are a parent of a young child and you've been slipping up and you think that your child don't know what's going on, they see you and they will hold you accountable. And that's something that you will have to deal with as well. So just be cautious for those of you that have, children. Yeah, you see, you raise your vibration. You were a walk-in. Your vessel, who you were doing things that may not seem as bad to you, but because they were low vibrational, you were a vessel for walk-ins. So it's like maybe if you would get drunk, you would not remember, like, things like that happens in the day-to-day. You were a walk-in, okay? But you are no longer that. Your blessings will pour in. Keep your faith strong. Your faith is much stronger than it was before. Initials, we have A, B, C, and D, and then earlier we had M and O, P. You got Y and Z. Yeah, you start realizing a lot of people were just clout chasing groupies and they overlooked you because you're a gem. They didn't want you to know that you were a gem. Let's see. I'm gonna get some of these. What's one more thing that they should surrender? Addictions. Somebody here still has an addiction. Now, addiction does not have to be drugs. Addiction could be too much overtime. It could be too much food, too much TV. Be careful because even though you close out so many other cycles, the devil is always busy. Okay, so watch for addictions. 2222. When I said that, be careful. We may think that overeating is not an addiction, but it is. Okay, and don't be in denial. All right. So let's get some of these. See, you accept what's dying. The dying parts of you, you're done with that. You've released it. You don't want no more parts of it. You're like, it's done. I buried it. It's finished. You may have even wrote something down or buried something or did something like that. But however you got these attachments off of you, they're no longer on you. Okay. That's why you're able to embrace your power and you're claiming your art. You are the art. You are the gift. You are the gem. You are the prophet. You are the humanitarian. You are whatever that you want to be, as long as you stay in the energy that you are currently in and keep rising above it. Okay. I don't feel like you're ever going to go back to who you used to be. I feel like once you admitted your vulnerabilities and you started seeking your truth, and it's like you've seen the gifts that you've got from the change that you made. You see better things coming. You see your lifestyle changing. You see a lot of things that you've asked for and that you said that you wanted before you are now getting. You planted a lot of seeds throughout your life. Don't ever think that just because those seeds did not sprout 10 years ago, that they won't sprout now because you're now watering them. Maybe you forgot about those seeds and they dried out. But I feel like a lot of the things that you've manifested over the years are going to come back and it's going to shock the shit out of you. I mean, it could be as far as, let's say, I'm just don't make an example. Okay. Let's say when you were younger, you used to write songs or you used to write poetry, right? When you were 6 and 7 and you forgot that you did that. And now you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s, 50s, 60s, however you are, and it's coming back to you. Those are dried up seeds that have dried that you are now going to water, and they're going to come back to you. Let's say you used to write songs. Let's just say that you are more of an outgoing person. Like every little thing that you closed off that you may have feel like dried up in your life is going to be rebirthed because you've did so much work in such little time. This is new, this is foreign to you, but even though it's new and it's foreign, you're still moving forward every day. It's dark, it's like you're walking through a dark tunnel and you don't know what's there, but you're having that faith of, when I get to that tunnel, it's going to be light. It's going to be great. And that's where you're at right now. And it's a beautiful place to be in. Just continue to believe in yourself. Past people are going to be mad. They're going to try to make you be the past person, but you have ascended past that. And as long as you know in your heart who you are, nobody can ever take you back to who you used to be, because you are in this great space in your life. And I just want to say that you are a wonderful person. No matter what you did in the past, you're not that person anymore. Don't let anybody make you be that person. I feel like somebody tries to annoy you or nitpick. Walk away. Walk away. It's not even worth it, because at this point, these people don't want to change, and you have changed. And by showing them that you change is by walking away, ignoring them. A lot of you guys have that voice where you know how to tell people. How can I say this? If somebody tries you, you have a way to read them, to like read their energy, where it's like they just have to be quiet. It's like you know what to say to them to get under their skin, but in a way where it's like they can't even be mad. Like, damn, they read me, but it was true. I can't even be upset. It's like you know how to give seeds. Okay, that's how they're showing me. Like, you are a vessel that's being used by the Most High, where let's say something happens. It could be a stranger, and you could just tell somebody like, hey, you shouldn't do this or that. But you say it in a way where it aligns with what the Most High is doing in their life. Okay? All right, I'm going to get one more card, and then I'm going to see what you guys are saying, okay? See, in the past, you were living a role, and now you're living through your soul. You're not living in that role of what society wants you to be. You're being your true, authentic self. And for some of you, you're like, no, I'm not my true, authentic self yet. Oh, you will be. Trust me. You will be. You will be. We only think about right now a lot, but in the future, there's no telling who you will be. Because as long as you do the work, you will stay aligned with your purpose. Only person can take you off track is you. Okay? Continue to pay attention to your life, refine your attention, focus on yourself. Okay? What this says, I didn't even tell them nothing no more. I don't know. They don't understand. Yes, you're very capable. Oh, let me tell you something. Nothing is a coincidence. If you're here right now, you are capable. If you're here right now, you're in the same energy that I'm in, because energy is fluid. If you're here, it's because you're in a space now where you feel like you want more. You feel like you've given too much people of your time. You feel like you've given too much of your life away to others, and now you're getting your power back, because that's the energy that I'm in. And I know that as a reader, when I come on here, though, that's the energy that I pull on people that are tired. We are tired. We're tired of being in survival mode. We're tired of always having to have our guard up. We want to be at peace, and we want to, in order to attract. When you raise your vibration at a highest level, this is where I want to be. Well, a low vibe entity is not even going to come towards me. I don't even want you to look my way. Like, I want you to completely avoid me, to understand that if I talk to this person, I'm going to have to change. And I find myself now, as I'm trying to date again, in my being the spiritual being that I am now, because before I wasn't as spiritual. I didn't know, because I had to learn on my own. My family didn't teach me. Okay. So I'm realizing, like, You meet people and we try to grow with them. We try to teach them, but they drain us. They will drain the shit out of us. They will suck us dry. I mean, literally, think about the people that we have been around. How can you cry? How can you be in somebody's face, right? And cry and act like I can speak for myself. Talking to someone and asking them, how can you cheat on me? And you're crying, eyes red. I know somebody feels me on this. And this person look at you and literally be lying. These are the kind of demons that we was around. Like, just think of the heart of a person for somebody to do that to you. And whether it's your parent, the heart of a person to give their child away, the heart of the person for them, that means that this person is so dark. And just think that we was trying to fix these people. That's why we were sucked dry. That's why we forgot who we were. But those days are over. We know who we are now. We see who we are now. The veil is gone. The time frame is shifted. Time is speeding up. We seeing the liars. We seeing the movers from the shakers. If right now, if you're around somebody and you see that they're not aligned with themselves, that's because you choose to be around them, because you can clearly see who's on what path right now. You can look around. You can tell who wants to work on the dark side. Like, they're literally showing who they are. People are literally saying, oh, I'm on demon time. I'm a demon. Like, everybody's being their true authentic self. Use your third eye, not your two eyes. Okay, use your third eye. Even with your heart, you got to be careful, because some of us are so loving that we read the energy wrong sometimes. That's why we have to sit back and actually listen to what people are saying. Okay, and five, you meet somebody to tell, oh, I've been spiritual for 10 years. Yeah, your ego is speaking. You've been spiritual for 10 years, but what do you have to show for it? How many people have you helped? Is your family, are you and your family together breaking generational curses? Like, what have you been doing these last 10 years? And that's what people don't want to talk about. Yeah, you've been spiritual. I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, you've been doing this for a long time, but how are you helping anybody besides yourself? Being spiritual is not just about personal gain. We have to help each other. We're so far down. So this plane is so dark. This realm is so dark. And it's just like, it has become okay. It's our job as we heal to heal others. Just by us waking up and becoming our true self, people around us, people that we went to school with. Let me tell you something. A lot of people get mad. Oh, people always watching me on Facebook. Maybe they're watching, don't look at it as if they're watching you to hate on you. What if this person admires you, but they don't have the pride to tell you? They haven't grown that much to say, hey, I see how far you came. Maybe they don't have that. And we have to understand that just because we're elevating, some people are moving very, very slow. You use your discernment with them, but let them watch you. Let them watch you. God wants them to watch you. The Most High put you in the situations that you went in for people to watch you, to see that the Most High is real. Okay, to show them, because you have a lot of non-believers. The reason why people are doing so much dark shit is because they don't believe. A lot of people have lost their loved ones. They have lost their jobs, their homes, they're homeless. It takes a lot of energy to still believe in something that you can't see, that you have to feel. It's hard. So I say that to don't judge others. Understand that they just might not be on the same level as you, and you have to release them. But don't look down on them. I see a lot of that in the spiritual community, of a lot of people who are master teachers look down on the little people. And that's where we're going wrong. Your job is to teach. You could learn spirituality. You could read a book and learn something. Tell someone else, hey, you read this book, such and such. Peace. We're all here to make peace and love. When I had my spiritual awakening, one of the things that the Most High said to me and placed over me was, this earth was all about love. And there's a lot of the love is gone. Half of the people don't love themselves. I was one of them. Shit, I'm still battling that from everything I've been through. It's hard to love yourself when you've been hurt at a young age by people that were supposed to take care of you and nurture you. How can you get older and really fully love yourself when so many people have played you to the left? And it's like, damn, like, if I'm such this great person, why did they do this? But do not let what we've all been through steal our joy, because we are great people. We just had to teach them a lesson, and they're getting their karma. You may not see it. But part of the karma, I want to tell you part of the karma is losing you. That's the biggest piece of the karma. Imagine a big shift happening in the world and you're around someone who has insight, who can tap in, and you played them. They had the keys to the streets and you played them. So they are receiving karma. They are. You are a big piece of karma in a lot of people's lives. As you grow and you be your true authentic self, oh, you are the karma, baby. Trust me, you are the karma. Because as they see you grow, they're going to be like, damn, I messed that up. I had a chance to be in this person's life. I had a chance to be this person's friend. I had a chance to be this person's parent. I had a chance to, this person gave me chance after chance after chance to try to be in their life. And I ruined each and every chance they gave me. So now I can't even be mad at nobody by myself. And that's when they're going to realize how fucked up of a person they are. Excuse my French. When you get to where you're going to be, that's when they're going to say, damn, other people are going to, and that's when other people are going to see too. Cause they're like, wasn't you dating such and such? Didn't you used to hang out with such and such? What happened? All the lies and everything that they said, oh, this person was bad. That's why we broke up. That's why we're not friends. It's all going to come to light. You just sit back, sit on your throne. Okay. Let your manifestations come in, continue to be your true authentic self, and watch how everything around you unravels and plays out in your favor based off of you just being the true divine being that you was put here to be. All right. Yes, walking away is definitely the best thing to keep your movement silent. Yes, and stop telling people your next move. Let me tell you something. Just like you're powerful, other people are powerful too. They just don't know their power. And that's why these demons is using them, because they don't know how powerful they are. The tongue is very powerful, okay? When you tell people your next best thing, and they say they don't have to go light a candle on you. They could just say, speak negativity over what it is you're doing by saying they don't want you to have that. And that can, it doesn't stop what you got going, but it can cause an interference because you allow them in your space. You see, when people mean us harm and we allow them in our life, it allows them to be able to, for their spells and their bad talking to work, because we're still around them. Once we cut ties from them, it's hard for them to cause interference because they don't know what's going on in our lives. That's why the enemy always tries to stay close. That's why the enemy has always tried to stay close, because as long as they're close, they'll always know what we're doing. But as long as you don't tell them what you're doing and you don't say it until it's happening, you're good to go. Trust me, try it. It works. I've tested it out. I notice I tell people, I test it out on certain people. I've told people certain things just to see how it will go. Crazy, right? I'm a Scorpio. That's just, we investigate. It's bad, but we investigate. I wanted to see, like, if I tell this person, how is it going to go? And I told them the bait. I gave them the bait just to see. And I watched them. I watched how they move. I listened to what they said, and they did exactly what I said that they would do. Okay. Yes, it is. A lot of people are very envious because you got to understand that a lot of people are so powerful that, you're tapped in. You don't have to light candles and do all these rituals and shit that a lot of people are doing because you're sitting next to the Most High. But if you don't know who you are, these demons is going to come in and drain you and suck you dry. They will suck you dry. Trust me. I've been sucked dry multiple times. But the thing about me is where I'm at right now, I'm never going to go back. I allowed people to take me back because I was chasing love, because I had codependency issues, because I grew up with no parents. So everybody I met, I wanted them to love me. So I was people pleasing. And I had to realize, like, wait a minute, I'm the gift. Why am I chasing you? Why am I begging you to be in my life? I'm the gift. I'm doing all these wonderful things for you. I have your back. Why am I begging you to stay? That's like somebody begging, that's like God begging somebody to stay in heaven. We are heaven. Heaven is within us. So if I'm trying to give you heaven, why I got to beg you to stay here? If you want to go to hell, then there's the door. Respectfully. Okay. But that is what I have for you guys. Thank you for everybody who listened. I have another reading after this one that I'm going to do. But I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. If it resonated, I'm glad it did. Keep pushing forward and know that nobody can't stop you. The only person that can stop you is you. All right. Bye.